What? They give us an island editor too? That's cool.
Yep. I never touched that stuff. I'm waiting for this game to fully release, because apparently you can only do so little, but it's an infinite amount of time in the demo.
That's cool.
So you're limited on what you can do, but you have a set world you can explore, though. It's really small. I tried flying out to the giant tornado, and I can't. It's really annoying. It just kept going farther and farther away.
What can you tell me about this game? Since you've been following it since it began.
Well, um, eventually we'll figure out how to work with metal. You can make giant ships, there's aerial combat, you learn things through, like, paintings and waystones. What else do you do? I can't remember anything else. But, yeah. But, it's gone through a lot of changes. Like, the glider didn't used to be infinite, but now it is, so that's one thing.
That's probably only for the demo though.
The glider.
Being infinite.
Food. Huh?
I said the glider being infinite is probably just for the demo.
I I think so. It's awfully fast, too. In the past, it wasn't so fast.
I like the sound of the wind in the main
Yeah.
menu.
Oh. Well. Oh, it's a code-based thing. Alpha Demo. There might be things missing on Star Island that I needed wood. There was an old rundown building that I took apart and then just built in the staircase. Play area is pretty big too. Combat's a little weird.
Hotbars to the right.
Oh no?
Oh, the UI.
Yeah, the hotbar's to the right, not in the center for some reason.
Look, they should at least tell us chests are empty.
Oh yeah, I kind of took everything from there. Sorry about that. Well, there wasn't really anything important.
I like the colors.
Yeah, I knew you would. I had to wear my protective glasses though, so that's the only negative for me. There's very few games that seem to, like, tone down the colors for people with sensitive eyes. I found some stones over here.
Around the trees. Create a sharp stone on the wood. Stone hammer. Okay.
E.
Okay. Create a sharp stone on the workbench. I thought I just did that.
I think you researched it.
Aha. Follow the path. Hammer.
Come on. Gotta hit that rock.
This is very Journeys-esque. Oh, that's cool. You could color it too?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. That takes some used to. Flying.
It's not too bad. I used to play Battlefield, and the flying's a lot better than the helicopters in Battlefield.
So where'd you go? Back to base?
Nope. Went forward. I'm gonna try and purify an island.
Okay, I like this game. Yeah, I see me playing this game.
Die, just fucking die, please. Oh my god, this takes forever. Oh. It glitches out my screen every time I get a thing. Well, a thing that's telling me what I unlocked. It makes my screen go black.
Oh, so that's what the charcoal over there was for.
And a lot more.
I was just exploring since I got the glider.
Am I missing? God, making an island usable should not be as tasking as it is in this game. That's my biggest complaint.
Yeah, I can see me getting this game, depending how much it is when it releases.
Yeah, same.
I wonder how high I can go before I hit a skybox.
I don't know if there's a skybox.
Well, that's what I'm about to find out. I really like the flying.
Yeah. You?
What the fuck? I found a world boss.
A world boss? What do you mean?
It's like some giant tree tentacle thing.
Oh yeah, that's what you gotta kill to restore some of the islands.
Will I go higher if I fly into a tornado?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so the 3 little bars under a health bar. Is there a hunger meter?
Really? I thought that was momentum.
Oh, I guess that's hunger, because I just ate 2 berries and it said I was full.
That's not hunger, that's momentum. You only have 2 slots for food, and it buffs your health. I must be doing something wrong. And since this game is just a demo, there isn't anything on Google Wiki.
Still, for being a demo, that's pretty nice.
Goats. Female goats exist, apparently. But if it specifies female, that must mean there's male too. So animal husbandry?
Possibly. Because I just wanted to see what would happen if I drop straight down. If it goes anywhere, or if I'll just die. Okay, skybox for down below sounds pretty hard. Not gonna lose anything.
Oh my god, I was talking to you muted. My bad. Yeah, I was muted.
Oh.
Shit. I was trying to tell you to put stuff in the basket, but apparently you don't use anything, so. Oh well. Death seems to be a minor inconvenience.
I think it's for the demo.
Oh, I wonder if there is a hunger and water system coming soon. If so, I'd prefer if they were to change water filtration from cold to boiling it. Because, it makes no sense to drop charcoal into dirty water to make one thing of clean water. You have to make a water filter, like in greenhouse. How is this?
Bandages. Okay.
A rudder? I think we can build boats.
Cool. Wonder if these floating rocks have collision.
Fly into one.
I was thinking about trying to land on one.
Wheat? Oh my god. What are we
Nope.
to do with wheat?
Floating rocks do not have collision.
Huh. Odd.
So you're saying if I go super high, just dive bomb, I won't,
Yeah, no. It won't take any damage, but if you're falling without the glider, it hurts.
yeah, confirmed.
Well, I wouldn't fucking lie. They got rid of coal because it wasn't. I didn't go with the message of whatever this fucking game was supposed to be. Ecological message. That doesn't make any sense. Coal and charcoal are both.
Basically the same.
No, not basically the same. They're just both nasty fuels. I just don't understand this fucking mentality. I think they're just trying to be cool, I guess. I don't know. They think that you can't be sending a message with a game like this if it's not like, oh yeah, if you use coal, that's unhealthy for the environment. Well, maybe like add a feature where there is pollution instead of getting rid of it. Like at the start, like in Factorio, you emit a lot of pollution, but eventually you can, you know, change that. But as I was saying earlier, instead of just getting rid of things that cause pollution in reality, if you want to do an ecological message, allow for pollution to be a thing, but as you get more advanced, you can prevent it from happening. I found a goat, but I think I need a ship to be able to get it to another island. And if it's the only goat on an island, why would I do that to her? Oh, never mind, there's more.
And wouldn't that be against what ecology of the
Yeah,
island?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, if they're trying to take the standpoint of this is all about like preserving the ecology of the islands or helping them, some of the logic is very flawed. Like I was saying earlier, they should add player pollution, but as you get more advanced, you can decrease the pollution they cause, or you could grow plants for certain kind of biomes that consume pollution or do better on certain islands, because each island would have its own habitat. Like, then there should be like basically desert islands where you could release more pollution and
Yeah,
having like an industry there.
that would be cool.
Yeah, because like I said, if you want to educate people and teach them the message of how to keep stuff in reality alive, especially like biomes, then you must be able to teach people how you do it and what you're supposed to do in reality. Like, I know it's a video game, but I'm just saying there are ways to teach people this message a lot better than just like removing things because you think it goes against when actually it doesn't. Because when you're thinking about the environment, you have to conserve it. That also means you're allowed to take the resources from it. It's just that as you take, you must give back. And you know, this game used to be like that, where it didn't used to be this ecology focused.
Hmm.
You could mine and all that shit and get really cool stuff. I don't see any of that anymore in the demo. And I don't know if I really approve of that because, like I said, there's more than just one way of teaching people how to conserve the environment. Like a good game that really did that was Eco. Eco was a voxel block-based game that taught you about how to save the environment, but you also polluted the environment early on, and then you'd have to basically teach yourself how to save it and then destroy a meteor. It's it was like you take and then you give back, and I feel like this game could definitely use that. 'Cause I feel like I'd enjoy it a hell of a lot more if it was like that too. Some people don't. In some cases, they consider like
Uh,
um
Pushing a message down their throats.
well, no, they act like it's too educational, and it's like, well, yeah, in reality, you're supposed to ways, learn how to learn things through a means that's entertaining. And you know, I don't consider environmentalism to be a message, but I do feel like it does get hijacked by people that just want to make money. So that annoys me a lot. Because at that point, you're just whipped. And I definitely do not want these devs to do that. So, I mean, let's go. I need more seeds. Of course I do. That's another thing that's getting really annoying, is like, here I am trying to bring life to other islands, but I'm constantly taking away from the biodiversity of other islands so that a different one can get a chance.
And
Like,
as soon as
that's all.
the other different one thrives, you can like go replant from where you've taken.
Well, not exactly, because some things don't grow back. Like, if they added a mechanic that allows things to spread, I'd definitely enjoy that.
Okay, skybox is still pretty high. I haven't hit an invisible wall yet.
Also, another thing is, like, if they want to talk about, like, really go the environment, then they should introduce hunting to the game and a hunger system. And you know, like, also over farming does a lot of damage because it takes away from an animal's environment and also local flora. So, like, you know, there's a lot of ways to approach this if they want to talk about an ecological message. So, I kind of grew up studying this stuff, and look, I'm not a big YouTuber or anything, but I feel like if the devs do see the video that you're about to post, I hope they listen to what I'm saying, because, in all honesty, there's way more ways to fry a fish than you think. You're going down pretty slow.
I'm not even using the glider either. So I'm falling a 1 of a kilometer, or 0.1 of a kilometer every 2 seconds. If I'm doing math correctly. Yeah. 0.1 of a kilometer every 2 seconds. Give or take 3 seconds. Enough demo, more content coming soon. You've reached the explorable boundaries of this demo. Well, I suppose that answers that.